Hi guys, welcome to another episode of the James blog here. Okay, today we have a very special unboxing, a re-unboxing of my Rolex Datejust 36. Okay, so before we get on with today's video, okay, I like to do a wristwatch check first, okay, as usual. So I have put on with me today my Omega Seamaster 300, the James Bond limited edition. If you have not checked out this video, please go and check it out in YouTube, and if you like it, please give me a thumbs up for the video, okay, and remember to subscribe to my channel. Alright, without further ado, let's go ahead with this unboxing. So okay, this is the Datejust 36mm. Okay, you all might have seen me wear it in some of the video. So today I'm going to do an unboxing to show you and let you have this experience of buying a new Rolex from the AD. Okay, so this is the actual box that I get from them. Okay, it's known as a medium box. Okay, so let's go ahead to remove the covers. Okay, alright, so this is the cardboard box from Rolex. Okay, and inside it you have the leather box. Okay, it's not really leather. Okay, there's some kind of material, okay, but it's really very nice. Alright, let me just adjust this. Alright, let's go ahead and unbox the watch now. Okay, alright, as you can see, this is the watch itself. Okay, I still have the bezel protector put on to show to you. Okay, and I will go through what are the things that it comes with. Okay, first, alright, this is the Rolex tag that comes with the watch. Okay, so I'm not sure from which model year onwards they actually change it from red to green. Okay, so I actually got this watch last year. Okay, a bit about the purchase. It was not not a intentional purchase. I did not order the watch. Okay, in fact, I went to this AD and I saw both the 41 Datejust 41 on the Oyster bracelet and the 36 Datejust on the Jubilee bracelet that was available in that particular AD. I was hesitant to purchase either one of them. Okay, and I just hang on to it, and I did not go back to the AD for maybe 2 weeks. Okay, as I was quite busy with work. Okay, so after 2 weeks, I was telling myself, no, I couldn't wait for the AD to call me for my Daytona that I have already waited for very long. So I went back to the AD again to see if I can get something off for the watch. Okay, so I went back to the same AD, and to my surprise, the Datejust 41 on the Oyster bracelet was already gone, and left over there was only this Datejust Jubilee. and immediately I just tell myself I have to get this, I have to get it, and I went ahead and purchased it. Okay, you can say it's a bit of an impulse buy, okay, but I'll say I know about it because it was released in Bracelet 2019, okay, in May, okay, and it's about the period that I buy was after the Bracelet, so I actually know about this watch, the release of this watch, and it could not be really an impulse. It's something that I really adore, okay, but not as much as the sports model that Rolex provide, okay, offer, okay. All right, let's look at the internal. Okay, so I have the watch size to my wrist, 6.5-inch wrist. Okay, so these are the extra links. Okay, so this is the Datejust booklet that comes along with the watch. Okay, and the worldwide guarantee and the very nice leather pouch that holds your warranty cert. Okay, so the model of this watch is 126234. Okay, so I have to tape out the serial number, but because I can't show it to you. Okay, so as I mentioned, I bought this watch in 2019, August 2019, from a local AD here in Singapore. Okay, so I tape out all the details here, so it's not something I would like to show, okay, because it has all my details inside it. Okay, now let's put this back. Okay, and now let us look at the watch. Take a good look at the watch. Okay, so this is the Datejust 36. Okay. Oh, like I say, I have the bezel protector on. Let me just remove it. Okay. Okay. Let us. Okay, so it's on a Jubilee bracelet. Okay, you can see some light scratches because it's worn all the time. It's being worn. Okay, so let's go through some of the specs of this watch. Okay, so it has the oyster case and a fluted bezel, and the fluted bezel is actually white gold, 18 karat white gold. Okay, it's not a 905L steel. Okay, and the bracelet itself is also, they call it the roller saw steel. Okay, it's a mixture of the 18 karat white gold and Rolex proprietary 905L steel. Okay, they mix it together to create this roller saw material. Okay, for the bracelet. Okay, and the bracelet is a 5-piece link. Okay, so let me go ahead to remove this watch and take the basic dimension. As you can see, I have my trusted little vernier caliper to take the measurement. I did say in my previous video that the watch itself is generally wears bigger because of the oyster case size, which is a big difference from the previous generation, where the lug are generally very thin. Okay, you will notice it especially for the sports model range, where the lugs are actually enlarged, are much wider on the sides. Okay, so let's go on to take the basic dimension for this watch. Okay. Alright, so we have 0 it up. Okay, so Datejust 36, generally it should be a 36 mm. Yep, like you see, it's a 36 mm. Okay, bezel diameter, $35 mm. Okay, lug to lug, is at 44, so it wears generally very nice for most of the hand. You should wear very nicely. 44 mm. Okay, case height, $11.8 mm. So it's a very slim and very nice watch. Okay, lug width, okay, so lug width is at probably 20 and tapered down to the bottom at about 15 mm thickness, 15.5 mm thickness. So it's a very slim watch. Okay, a lot of people may say it's more of a ladies watch, but I really disagree. Okay, actually when later on when I put on the watch, you will see you will understand what I mean. Okay, so the dial itself is they call it the dial is okay, it's a black dial with a sunburst effect. Okay, a sunburst black dial. Okay, okay, and the hour markers are actually the chroma light display with a blue luminescence. Okay, okay, and the hour, minute, and the second hands are all 18K karat gold, white gold. Okay, inclusive of the Rolex crown you see there. Okay, so the glass is sapphire, and you can see there's a cyclops. Okay, the famous Rolex cyclops for the date window. It says, you see. Okay, so the case back is a screw down case back. Okay, the movement that it holds inside is a 3235 Rolex movement. It's a relatively new movement to Rolex. It's a latest movement which they launched in 2019 for this, and it houses this in this watch. Okay, and also I think some of the later generation of GMTs, or is it not? Not too sure. Okay, so the watch has a depth rating of 100 meter. Okay, so I realize mostly only Rolex dress watches okay, come with such depth rating. Okay, generally you see other brands, okay, watches, when it's a dressy watch, normally they are around 30 meter or at most 50 meter, but for Rolex, okay, this generation of Datejust are all at 100 meter, so you can consider it as a sport watch as well. You can go swim with it, no problem. Okay, so the crown is here at 3 o'clock, and it's a 3-level crown as usual. First level to wind the watch, the second level is to adjust the date, and the third level will hack the movement. Okay, I will show you now. First level, second level, hack movement is hacked. Alright, so for the 3235 movement, this generation, it has a 70 hours power reserve. This is something of a big jump from the old movement, the 3135, which is about 48 hours only. So this is something very special. Okay, alright, now move on to the bracelet. So like I say, this is the Jubilee bracelet, a 5-piece link bracelet. Okay, so you can see it's all polished in the center and brushed on the side. Okay, and these 5-piece link are all very solid links. Okay, this generation of these Jubilee bracelet are all solid. Okay, you can't really see a lot of flex in the, you see, as I try to show you, there isn't much flex on the bracelet itself. Okay, it's unlike the older generation of bracelet, Jubilee bracelet, where there's very big, there are very wide flexes. Okay, so, and you can look at the clasps. Okay, they are very solid design, solid link design. Okay, so it doesn't come with a double action clasp, it's just a single lock-on clasp. Right, just like you get for those more dressy models like the Sky Dweller is also using such clasps. Okay, it doesn't come with another additional lock to hold the clasp in place, but nevertheless they are all very solid and sturdy. Okay, so however, this bracelet does come with the 5mm additional extension like all Rolex model. Okay, so you can actually release it or you can actually close it. Okay, so this 5mm additional adjustment is just to give you the changes in temperature. Okay, as the weather gets hotter, okay, your wrist will also expand a bit, and so this 5mm adjustment is good enough for you to adjust the bracelet so that it can fit your hand much better. Alright, so the clasp itself is of high polish and brush on the side and high polish in the center with the Rolex crown imprint at the near center of the clasp. Okay, very nice, very solid. Okay, so alright, I think these are the introduction of this watch. Okay, and now I'm going to put it on my wrist to show for you all to have a view of it. Okay, please take note, my wrist is 6.5 inch, and if you see it, when I put it on, it actually fits very nicely. Okay, so you can see. So do you think it's small? Okay, generally I don't think so. I don't think it's a small watch. Okay, so like I say, why is the 36 seems bigger on a Rolex? It's because of the way they design the case, the lugs. Okay, so it generally become wider. Okay, from point to point where I take the measurement, yes, it's 36, but if I were to take over this end here, it would have go up to probably 38. Okay, and it will look much bigger on your wrist. Okay, for a 6.5 inch wrist, it looks sturdily good. Okay, yep, it is not as big as a 40mm or 42mm watch. Okay, but yeah, it just put a bold statement when you put on this Datejust and go to work, do your business. So when people see this watch, they will know it is a bold statement. And at certain light angle, it actually blinkers a lot, especially due to the fluted bezel. Really give you that kind of blink. Okay, and I'm not sure, not many people may like it, but I personally, for certain occasion, I would choose to have such blinkiness when I put on the watch. Okay. Okay. So there's something else that I like to show you. Okay, so you can see over here you have on the down, Rolex call it the chapter ring. It has all the Rolex wording engraved on it, and at the 6 o'clock direction you can actually see the serial number of this watch. Okay, sorry lah, I can't show you that. Okay, so alright, let me get on and show you the chromalite luminescence of this watch. Okay, I'm not sure if you can see it. This is the blue luminescence of the Rolex chromalite. Okay, actually glows quite well in the dark. Okay, but like I say, in comparison, I still think that the Seiko Lumi Bright is the best, okay, luminescence that I can see in a watch nowadays. Okay, it's much better than Rolex, than Omega, okay, whichever brand today that I see. Okay, all right guys, so that's all I have for you today. Okay, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Okay, and please give me some comments, and please remember to subscribe to my channel. Okay, and hit the bell icon so that you will be the first to be notified whenever I have a new video uploaded. Okay, please stay safe, stay healthy, keep safe distancing. Okay, and we shall meet again. Thank you. Cheers. Have a nice day. Bye.